Imagine living in a place where the rich throw lavish parties, their tables overflowing with food and wine, while golden chandeliers sparkle above them. The halls echo with laughter and music, and the nobility seem to live in a world untouched by worry or hardship. Meanwhile, outside those palace walls, you and your neighbors struggle just to buy a loaf of bread. For most people in France, daily life meant hunger, hard work, and endless worry about how to feed their families. That was France in the late 1700s, a country ruled by King Louis XVI, who believed his authority came straight from God. The royal family lived in unimaginable luxury, while the majority of the population suffered in silence. But in 1789 something extraordinary happened. The impossible became reality, and the world would never be the same. Ordinary people, shopkeepers, farmers, workers, and even some members of the middle class rose up and flipped the world upside down. They decided they'd had enough of being ignored and mistreated. But why did all this happen? What pushed an entire nation to the brink of revolution? Well, France was basically broke. Years of expensive wars, including helping the American colonies win their independence, had drained the treasury. The government kept spending, but it was the poor who paid the price, literally. The rich and powerful paid almost no taxes, while the burden fell on those who could least afford it. Food prices shot through the roof, and basic necessities became luxuries. The cost of living soared, and wages stayed the same. Even a simple loaf of bread was out of reach for most families. Hunger and frustration grew with every passing day. At the same time, people started asking tough questions. Inspired by bold thinkers like Rousseau and Voltaire, new ideas about freedom, equality, and the rights of ordinary people began to take hold. These revolutionary ideas spread like wildfire, carried in pamphlets, whispered in salons, and shouted in the streets. The dream of liberty and equality united people from all walks of life. When King Louis XVI called the Estates General, a sort of national meeting to solve the crisis, the commoners, known as the Third Estate, saw their chance to finally have a voice. They demanded real change, not just more empty promises from the king and his advisors. The people wanted justice, fairness, and a new beginning. Then, on July 14, 1789, the people stormed the Bastille, the king's dreaded prison and a symbol of royal tyranny. That was the spark that ignited the revolution. Suddenly, centuries of royal privilege and feudal rules began to crumble. The old order was collapsing, and a new era was dawning. The National Assembly issued the Declaration of the Rights of Man, a powerful document that declared all men free and equal before the law. And before long, the king was forced to share power with the people. The monarchy's grip on France was slipping away. But things didn't calm down. Radical groups like the Jacobins took over, pushing the revolution to new extremes. In a move that shocked the world, King Louis XVI and Queen Marie Antoinette were executed by guillotine. The old world was truly gone. The revolution spun out of control. Thousands more were executed in the reign of terror. Fear and suspicion ruled the streets, and no one was truly safe. Even Robespierre, the leader of the chaos, couldn't escape his own revolution. He too was sent to the guillotine, as the revolution devoured its own creators. But from the chaos came a new world. The people of France began to rebuild, hoping for a future based on justice and equality. The French Revolution ended absolute monarchy, inspired revolutions everywhere, and gave us modern ideas about democracy and rights. Its legacy can still be felt in movements for freedom around the globe. Napoleon eventually took over, bringing his own brand of rule, but the revolution's message lived on. People can change history when they stand together. So, next time you hear about people rising up for justice or see crowds demanding their rights, remember the French Revolution. It's a powerful reminder that ordinary people can shape the world. Like, share, and subscribe for more tales that change the world. Join us as we explore more moments that shaped history.